Oh, give her the back.
The new kids, they use phones these days. It's the craziest thing. I've been doing this for like 10 years. The notebook kid.
So everybody basically put
Kids, you not
the person name that's at attention, whenever they got the floor.
All right.
And what they do, so in their number and their contact. So if you need that information, you have it, and so forth and so on.
You taking notes? Or I mean minutes? Oh, I thought that's what I was gonna say.
Well, basically, y'all can take this.
Yeah, everybody take these notes though.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah. I'm gonna get this down.
I'm gonna know
everybody.
remember what he do if I don't write it down.
Okay. Well, my name is Chris. No, you're good. My name is Chris. But my stage name is Dummy Slick. I do music. I do art, like album art or whatever kind of art you need. If you need like pictures like done a certain way. Do audio, like mixing, stuff like that, sound production, and then like video stuff. So basically just anything related to production and then anything related to like Photoshop.
I put digital art and graphics. Sum that bad boy up.
And then my email is just @gmail.com.
Dummy Slick Productions at Gmail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said Slick?
Yeah, like SLICK.
Okay, I thought you said Stick. But Slick.
Now, is there any thing that you're doing as far as your productions and stuff where you can use any trying to promote to get more customers, more artists?
Probably right now that would just be the music because I released like another mixtape recently, and then I have another just EDM beat project, and then those are probably the two because it's been winter, it's been cold and stuff. So the people that I use for production and video stuff are not wanting to do it in the cold. So.
Okay, so yeah, do you record videos for other people?
Yeah.
And you charge and all that? You gotta.
Generally, if it's people that I know, I don't charge them because it's I don't have the best equipment at the moment. So it's if I want to learn something, if I'm doing something.
So I need a team to let you to let you keep expanding and working your craft out. Okay. What's your number?
I don't have one right now.
You don't have a number, just your email? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that's
Trey's social medias. I was gonna say social media is a good
website.
contact for
it's
everybody.
just dummyslickproductions.com.
How you spelling Dummy Slick?
DUMMY SLICK.
Go check out the site. Lots of things on there. Lots of things. Well, most people in here, y'all more, when it comes to doing the art and entertainment, y'all use Facebook more, Instagram more, Twitter, Facebook more.
Facebook is just
I guess people tell me IG more, but I still use Facebook.
Carl.
So Facebook is the best way. If I'm gonna hit 5, 6, 7 people at a time, get everybody y'all prefer social media more.
Yeah, I'm young. I don't have
I got all of that. I don't use it. I just go promo stuff on it.
Carlos?
No, just Carlos. CARLS.
Okay.
Open those up. It's a nice little personal touch.
So everything on the website will go to all my
stuff.
social
Go ahead,
links,
open that up. Okay, go ahead, open that up. But oh yeah, we gonna keep it rolling though. He do streaming too. That's what I was good at.
That's video games.
Is this mine?
Yeah, mine's right.
Okay.
Still something.
You got your own radio station.
Yeah.
You came from under there.
I think that with the podcast, but when I just think the radio show, I was like, oh, okay.
WTLB digital broadcast.
Okay.
Thank you, Marcus, for this book.
Okay. You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
It's gonna be my read for the airplane. Sis just said it. I picked up a book out of nowhere, and she said, if you ain't got something else to read or something else to study."
There you go. Yeah. All right, Q.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Q Styles, and I am an entrepreneur. And my signature business is hairstyling. Okay, I like to basically I'm a program writer, and I like writing. So I write program, I write curriculum, and stuff like that, as far as programming. And um, also, I'm an artist, so I perform different places. I'm one of those type of I wouldn't say I'm a manager, but like a person that a coach
Yeah.
you can always turn to, for good advice or something like that. Life coach, encouragement, and stuff like that. And like I said, I do programming and everything. And so I help people that's coming in from prison, reforming people and stuff like that. Mainly focus on the youth with my programming, you know, but there's a list of things that the program do. The name of my business is an extended reach, the nonprofit. The name of my hair business is Total Image. So also, I help with events. If you have events, if you need your models to be coordinated, I know how to coordinate your models. If you need them to be dressed, I know what look go with which dress, which hairstyle go with which song. I also know how to keep things in order, you know. So if you're doing a show and you under pressure, I know how to coordinate that and keep everything under. I know how to work well under pressure. I know how to take on your stress, stuff like that. I'm one of them type of people. I don't know what to call those type of people. But
You just said it.
when it comes to teamwork and coordinate, I'm just talking about us as a team. What I can offer, I'm saying, because I do more things. I'm not gonna offer what
Right.
everything I do. But when it comes to what we're doing, if this is an artist, he got a show and he wants some models, and he say, you want them to have a look, you want it to be coordinated, you want to be on time, you want to be, looking good and on time. I'm your girl, stuff like that. So, and that's about it. Whatever you need as a team, if I know how to do it, if I know, if I'm available, that's who I am, Yeah.
I told you you was going to be my manager.
I think you rich.
I told her
that's who I am.
First time I was
you
like, hey, you gonna be
whatever's in me, that's what come out. I'm one of them type of people. My gifts make room for me. No matter how many I got, they all make room for me because it's a gift. I don't step on toes. But I will, step in and say, hey, overstep. Sometimes I overstep my boundaries. Like I can help you. I know how to do that. Whatever. But I know my lane. So
plenty hats.
Plenty hats.
Boss lady. Oh no, you know what? We went over that. Y'all missed that. We went over that already. I got yours. I got you. You can. That's boss lady. Actually, we was talking about that in the room. Me, her, and Pre. You didn't go. Tara.
Go that way.
Oh, whichever way.
It's your turn, boss lady.
No, she went.
No, she didn't. We just got it figured here.
Oh, you can. She want to hear it. Look, she
We
want to hear it.
We all do.
Oh,
Right.
come on.
Well, thank you. So I'm Boss Lady E. I think one of my best, not think, but what I enjoy doing is events. So, but I no longer do nightlife events. I'm a sister of the Nation of Islam, so I'm converting. So I would stay with family-oriented events. And the Nation of Islam also look sometimes in need of for special events. Need people with artistic talents.
Mm-hmm.
So
talent
I've been
acquisition.
doing this for like almost 6 years consistently, but past the close dancers in the city. Teenage years.
Word.
I got my stage name, Big Dynamite, from DJ Two Tough Tony and DJ Smoking Cheech. So competitions, I used to love dancing. But I just want to leave a legacy, want to remember me for all the hard work that I put in, grind, sweat, and tears. I'll get out the mud. I enjoy all the people that I've worked with as well. For those that don't know, we worked together in the station WGC. So, yeah, we worked well through the years as well.
Yeah, she just told me that before while y'all was down the hall. I was like, damn, okay.
And I remember her, I met her from my middle daughter. I met Q on Playground 29 from the store. Yep. And she was cut some hair. Definitely. She was very good. And, yeah.
Thank you.
She was very
good. Videos too.
She's a grinder as well.
Top and Pride Boy, that's what I know you from. What scene you at on Pride Boy?
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Queen.
She said, "Oh, okay." She said,
But
"Cool."
But I networked and connect, got some great connections as well. Sometimes I surprise myself on like saying, oh yeah, I forgot to get update those things. Like I need one of those books. You put those business cards in.
Oh, one of
You
these.
got so many.
Address.
A planner?
No, it's one you just put the.
Oh, the
business
Rolodex
cards in.
Oh, yeah.
type
No,
of thing.
not Rolodex. It's
It's almost like a picture book,
Yeah.
but you got the business
I
cards.
seen
That's
that.
why.
Oh.
That's how many.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon card.
So
holder
like I
for
was
business
stating
cards?
before as well,
Uh-huh.
stardom of artists as well, pretty much getting art started and pretty much letting them be on their way. So events, I love events, doing events. Actually. Is there anything else?
What's your email address or something? Telephone number?
Fraternity radio at gmail.com.
And that's for Facebook. Your Facebook.
For
Boss
Facebook,
Lady
yeah.
Facebook.
Yep, I have a Boss Lady e-page, but I'm converting to Sister Woman.
Okay.
So that's my new brand that I'm building from the ground up.
Sister Woman.
Yeah. So I'm start having family oriented up under that name, up under that brand.
And let me know too. Okay. About the youth events, because that's where I want to lean
Yeah,
more
I
toward.
wanted to stay strictly family
Sister
oriented. Like it's gotta be. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Sister Woman brand. I put red and white as colors.
So having events and getting my clothing brand done as well.
Beautiful.
People be like, well, why don't you? I'm like, you know what? I've done that already. And I'm like, I'm going this way. I'm going that way.
Ain't nothing wrong with some assistance or whatever, because you gotta know where you stand at yourself too. You know what I'm saying? How much spiritual growth you gain. You don't want to be no earthly good, So with God, it's not spoken of, it's lived by. You live by it. You don't speak of it. You get what I'm trying to say? He wants you to demonstrate it. You get what I'm trying to say? And so that's as long as you demonstrate, you're head not to tail, you're above not beneath you. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what the you ain't proper. You understand these things. For I don't want to go to this event, you ain't go to hell, but you don't want to damage your spirit, because it's your spirit. So you get what I'm trying to say? That's what I think. Because I'm all
So
right.
that's that righteous path.
Your turn to talk. Come on with it.
Always, no matter what path you think you
God is
take.
not around you.
Through you. Yeah, your bloodstream. Bloodstream.
Fine, I got it.
All right, come on, y'all. It's on you.
All right.
I had to put
am
these in.
Tara, aka Miss. I was one of the, I may say, one of one of the youngest ministers here in this city. And which led me to become push into motivational speaking, event planning. More so of promotions and marketing to help push my friends, my family members. I can't sing. I do not dance that well for me. I praise dance in church, so it was always a natural support from me. So I had to build entities around myself to be able to help the others around me, so we all can would say get the blessing. I couldn't just be just here and just push and not receive just as well. So I am a motivational speaker. I do different events. I speak to the youth. I speak to adults. I help plan, as Boss Lady said. Me and her have done events together, as far as combined to some events, or even me just helping her do some events, and me hosting some of her events. Oh, even if we was at the radio show together, I had,
Even if there was 40 artists.
driving us crazy. I have the patience to deal with it. Stage management is nothing to me. I wipe that off like it's look at it like a piece of cake and that we can drop on the floor or something. So it's nothing. It's Q. We didn't like she write like we all write. I have so many different talents. We write movies and stuff like that together. We've been working on actually a project that we got to get back to, but we've got some stuff in the making. I'm in a couple productions. I act. I'm in 414 the movie. Me and Q actually did some stuff in with Profits and Losses. I think that was one of the best little hood scenes that we did. So we did some stuff, and a lot of stuff that we have been blessed with, as far as the roles of the movies that we have done together has been improv, and it gave us the chance to see ourselves at our raw, and I think we did quite good for it to be off the top of our head, because these are things that came out of our spirit. And the things that she said in the movie were directed for change and move, and things that I said in the movie was directed for change and move. And the same people that we were in the movie, although we were characters, we were us. So if you want to feel us outside of here, leave it here. Just
Don't make me cry.
like I'm a natural supporter. Whatever it is that you all need from me. I live in Virginia. I do not live here. I am here for two reasons. Some things happened in Indiana, and then my niece passed away here of an overdose. We need to snatch this city back some way, somehow, as a whole, as a unit, as one. Our youth is our focus. Between the ages of 12 and 25, we are losing them to drugs, mad hard drugs. It's sickening. I'm here because my family don't, my friends, they are my friends, but they my family. They're my friends about 12 years now, but they are family. They don't have a pastor, so I had to come all the way from Virginia to be the pastor for them. Because they don't have one, and they refuse to get one, so they switched their whole thing for me, and I'm like, no, don't do that. So then I switched my flight for them. And then the funeral home switched the funeral to next week, Friday.
Oh,
So I have to be here until next week, Friday. But thank God I was able to switch my flight with no cost, anything.
yeah, that's
I'm
good.
sorry you had to come up here for that.
You know,
For that,
I was just here a month ago. But then it also played a part in who knew that the first HHF meeting was going to be today on the 7th day of the month. And I'm here. And the originals of Milwaukee chapter, you know. None of y'all knew how we ran too much of nothing before, you know, we came along other than Boss Lady E, you know. So it was like, okay, I needed to be here because I came in through Atlanta. I didn't even come in through Milwaukee.
You told me that.
Or I didn't come in through Clay or anything or anybody. I came in through Pippin King himself. We was at the Ugly Money little Boosie
the Ugly Money Summit.
Summits. Yeah, we was there and he walked up on us, which I know him because my mom is friends with his sister. You know, so it was an easy kind of, and then it's Milwaukee in the building. We all know each other down there. Hey, what's up? Hey, yo, what's up? Oh, beautiful.
And I came in through her.
You know, and Boss Lady too. Yeah, Boss Lady too. So
I remember I thought y'all were sisters.
If I came in through her, and I married through my mom before my mom passed. Yeah, and I came in through her.
16, DJ 16.
Yeah. And see, I met DJ 16 in Atlanta. When I first came in, he was in Atlanta at the Ugly Money Summits with us. He was down there with us. And I met him down there. When I first came in with my cousin out of Appleton, my cousin Love G. We came in together with Pippin King in Atlanta. When I found out who was running Milwaukee, I decided to connect with him because I knew the whole layout of what was supposed to be happening. That's how I got connected, and that's how we were kind of running, and I was bringing all my people into. But then it became, you know, power struggle.
We ain't gonna even talk about that.
No. We ain't speaking on the individual and anything because it's a lot even before you guys come into the play. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of power struggle kind of thing went on. So it's a lot of people. It was people that was in before me in Milwaukee chapter before I came in, and then found out that they once was a part of. Just like how things are happening here, you know. So it's a revolving thing, and what I'm getting to is I'm able to pick it up, you know, and keep it going, despite of all the changes in the last 3 years that Milwaukee chapter have been through.
I need somebody that can reach out to like CEO Young and
you know,
like Misty.
Yeah, them all I got all of them. I have all of them, and they came in through me.
See, them all.
Them are all my friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because we all have visions of greatness, of unity.
You know that your city.
Oh, yeah, DJ 16?
No.
Youngin. CEO Youngin.
Oh, yeah. He the one to pick me up and took me to
okay. So yeah, you know,
we gonna have a round table, but let Pre go because let's get this started. Go ahead. We still can run it. We gonna make it quick. Go ahead.
This is hard laughing.
But yeah. We gonna have a whole bunch.
Yeah, hey, everybody. I'm Caprice. You can call me Pre, Pree, or Player Pre. That's my stage name. My artist name. Basically, you know, I've always been into like, you know, music, you know what I'm saying, as far as like a fan of rap, you know, or whatever, you know, it's kind of my science, I would say, something that you know what I'm saying, like I can kind of just tell you like all the knowledge as far as like what I know, you know what I'm saying, I really study on my knowledge, you know what I'm saying, to really up my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know, what I'm doing. And, you know, I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? I learned that in school. So it's kind of like, you know, the things I do, you know what I'm saying? As far as like my hustle, I have to, you know, be knowledgeable about it. You know, you don't want to go nowhere, sound dumb and stutter and, you know, kind of look like a fool, you know what I'm saying? And you kind of want to be prepared and organized when you talk to people, you know what I'm saying? So basically what I do, you know, I'm starting a record label, a music label, you know, called Pioneer Records. It's been established since 2020. So, you know, it's just still, you know, it's on paper. I'm gonna put it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's owned and operated by me. It's on paper, indie label. You know what I'm saying? So everything I kind of been, as far as like, you know, the path I've been taking as far as like with music, like it's, you know, it's still like on a student level, I would say. And the reason why I would say still on the student level is because still I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Like still learning like as far as like how to engage. You know what I'm saying? Get an audience and engage. And that's kind of like what I do on social media. You know what I'm saying? TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, those are good tools, but it's just like really, you know what I'm saying, from, you know, people who I network with in, you know, other inner circles that I'm in. They always just push the TikTok, the Instagram. And the main purpose of me like wanting to like be a part of this and join is simply to get, you know what I'm saying, to network and, you know, Milwaukee. You know, I was born and raised in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying, in Chicago. So it's kind of like when you go somewhere, it's kind of like people like you like, who are you? But then it's kind of like on my side, I'm like, well, you go someplace where you don't even have to introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying, or not even just try to fit in, but somebody just, it's just okay. I know what you know what I'm saying. Like she said, like, you know what I'm saying, you have to demonstrate. You know what I'm saying, instead of telling people, you know, what you about and what you do. And then when people actually like they kind of just know off top, like, or kind of get a sense. It's no surprise. You know what I'm saying? So me wanting to like be a part of this circle, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, being from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of represent. Because if I go somewhere now, and if I tell people where I can tell anybody to believe it. I can say I'm from LA. I can say I'm from Manhattan. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Chicago. I'm from Milwaukee. I can say many places I'm from because when I go to LA, home. When I'm in Milwaukee, it don't feel like home no more. Like she was saying, you got to bring back this city. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like home. And like being an artist and trying to like really, you know what I'm saying, put your career like, you know what I'm saying, really get your career started. It kind of makes you feel like a flunky a little bit.
So I don't want to cut you off because you said that, and because you said that, I'm guessing we finna start this meeting. So with the opening question, what is it from HHF that is your objective for the new members? Like, what is it? What is the things that you know HHF need from the people? What is it that is it just what we can do with who we are? What is it the things that y'all need brought forth to the table? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And then later, if that's the need of HHF, then what we got to offer, then we offer all we have. You get what I'm trying to say? But we need to know the objective of the HHF to bring forth who we are to it. So not so much as if you match that criteria of what's going on with this program and with this organization, with this fraternity, so that's I'm pretty sure we all would want to know, you know, what is the next, what is this
Okay.
objective?
So yeah, pretty much. Simple vision, simple agenda.
Right.
The vision is as such. Everybody get to the same level of professionalism. And by that meaning you have the same things they have in the mainstream and you are matching that pay, that money. Simply put, sweet vision. The agenda is these ideas, these things we've been doing, these events we've been going to, we can do them ourselves and get the money. Simply put. It makes sense to everybody? So now that we got list of skills and interests, that's what that whole round thing was. I'm VT, I'm the glue. I make stuff stick together. DJ Potential, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Radio station operator of WTLB. This broadcast. It's an internet station. we have access to, on the terrestrial side.
Terrestrial.
I'm gonna say a lot of words. I'm gonna butcher a
I
lot of
already
words.
know.
Documentary filmmaker. Have act before, but I'm getting back into acting real big this year because my son, he's an actor. Um, so you're gonna see a lot of stuff popping up. We're working on an animated film right now. That's one thing we got in works. Um, I'm very well connected with a lot of celebrities in the industry. Um, did work with Rock Nation, Conscious Media, um, Def Jam, uh, even Elon Musk had some things I did with him in the past. Um, Nas, he's one of my mentees, one of my mentors. Um, been doing podcasting now for 7 years. Transform Media Network originally started as a podcast network, but now it's expanded into like different parts of media. We do digital media marketing, consulting for small, large, or individual brands. Um, we also here are getting into like more events, which is why HFF and the objective for the Milwaukee chapter, makes plenty of sense for us. Um, and then on the music side, I dropped my first single last year. Did over 100K views on YouTube, and I got an album in works right now. Chris is on a single. we got a metal rap single. So I just don't do rap. I do just about any type of genre, like my genre's world.
Pretty much. I always tell people to say experimental.
Yeah, experimental.
Either way.
I can go either way. So and then author of 8 books. That one you got is a book I wrote when I was still ministering. I was still ministering. I'm still a minister at a Baptist church, but now I'm a converting Catholic. So I'm not still my ministry, but I'm not an active pulpit minister preacher, which made sense for me. Like Atari said, to go into motivational speaking, which I was doing before the podcast thing 7 years ago. So I just speak on various stages, international and national, and mental health is really my thing. Mental health. I've really pushed mental health, holistic health. So helping people find alternate ways to continue on the healing journey and transform to the next chapter of their lives.
Do you do cognitive
Cognitive behavior therapy. I do. Yeah, I can do. I'm familiar with CBT and DBT. I got my pastoral counseling certificate and degree, and so I can switch over and always do substance abuse and anything under the mental health, holistic mental health category. So
That's
yeah.
what I'm thinking. It's cognitive.
Yeah, cognitive behavior therapy.
Make a note of that right there.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I'll make a note of that too.
So you got 8 books? I didn't know you had 8 books.
Yeah, I got 8 books.
I just thought it was just the My Name is Special Heart. That
was the first one.
You got coming
He
out.
wrote that book the year I met him.
Yeah.
I remember we was geeking about that.
Yeah. And the third, the book that you could have released.
Everybody's full catalogs. I'm gonna have that available for everybody. And when I mean full catalogs,
yeah, that's my sister. She don't even know my full catalog.
Everything this person has ever done.
It's like, hey, you've been kind of like for the past whole year. It's kind of like you've been just like really
just doing a lot.
Just doing a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got to.
Most of the time. It's like really working. Like if I still kind of have that work ethic, like
I didn't know you were doing
kind of just slim.
Yeah.
You're a voice actor for that.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll
All
talk.
right, check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Plan to action. Simple, simple, simple. Following the vision and agenda. By making everybody professionals. For those of you that have brands of any kind, independent artists, sole proprietors and whatnot, royalties, trademarking your name, owning your stuff. For those of you who have businesses, whether you want to be an LLC or nonprofit, the actual plans to do so. As a matter of fact, that paper, can I have that back one more time? I gave her, because I didn't memorize it yet. I gave her my own copy. I'm gonna make copies of this and pass it around.
Huh?
Because
Oh yeah.
you asked
Yeah,
for this too.
for people who can't make it here.
Is it big one?
It's just one person. It's just one person watching.
Now, businesses, how are y'all on, those of you who own businesses, how are y'all on like registrations and such things? Everybody fully registered?
No,
Or at least
remember
where
I
you need to
told
be?
you I need to do everything.
Everything.
But you said it'd be easy for me because I'm so proprietary to.
Yep, you doing it in Wisconsin? I could just email you how to do it. It's like a 21 step. I mean, I still walk you through it, but it's easy. It's easy. And I covered more things. It's like a very, very
Well,
custom.
Wisconsin, I can't just be to know Wisconsin.
You in Virginia? Never mind, I got you.
As far as like business go, like as far as on the music side, I just got like a PRO. And I'm just in a PRO.
That's a start. It's always a start.
That's kind of all I really need because I mean, as far as like, I don't really have a publishing company that I got set up yet. Cause that's, I mean, as far as like with the beat making.
No, I'll show you. I'll show you how to register and get your publishing. Like I'll show you the whole royalty thing. That's going to be one of the things. It's going to be made available on the HHF curriculum. So for people who have profiles and sites, that's one thing I talked about with them. We're going to do a whole bunch for that. So it's going to be available there, but I'm going to walk y'all through it. For the people who stick with the team and stay here and rep HHF.
Publishing is different because the thing about it is you got to like actually have like songs that people want to come get. You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what publishing is. Trust me, I know exactly how to do it.
So I'm just saying that's why I don't have a publishing because it's kind of like people probably ain't gonna want to just come get. I mean, I can write all day, but it's kind of like I can't just do that.
No, but no, that's what I mean. When you just once you make your product and you register it, you good. You just collect the publishing. You know, I mean, don't worry about that. Let it happen. Let it do its thing. But always sign up for the publishing. You missing money. Like if you get views, somebody says your name or you anything, that's money. You get paid publishing.
It's more than publishing than just a song.
No, what I'm saying is this. If you want to have your own publishing company, this is what I'm saying. This is what's on BMI, what they require. BMI is my PRO. If you want to have your own publishing company, it's $150 to start up, right? But the thing is, you have to have songs written by you. So therefore, for instance, like you would basically have to wait for an artist to come like tap in and want to get one of those songs. That's usually how publishing goes. Or I can go to BeatStars and start the whole publishing and just kind of just do it like that. Because they have like a publishing company. They're like considered as a publishing company too.
No, because publishing, you can do it for composing, artisting, engineering, DJing, spoken word. You can do publishing on anything, writing books.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you still have to, if you want to get paid, you still have to wait for people to come buy that though.
No.
Yes, you do, bro.
Okay,
you
look, we gonna talk about this another day. Like you can get paid without people purchasing the actual art. You can get publishing money.
I get paid just for listeners off DistroKid, basically. So
well, I mean, yeah, and DistroKid is a distributor that it collects on behalf of the publisher.
Okay.
Like that's what I say. It's a lot of ways. Everything as long as you register it properly, you gonna get money.
All right. Cool,
you know.
Cool.
But we'll go over all of that.
You have your royalty, your mechanicals.
Mechanical royalty, yep. Mechanical, non-mechanical. Like but publishing is just like another bag that most people don't even tap into. You know? Most people get the songwriting because BMI is free. Why
You gotta
not?
have certain types of just for your music team going like
Yeah, groups
radio
like this
stuff.
too, not to cut y'all off. Like I said, I'm one of those people. Sergeant Q, when we having meetings like this, we got to be careful that we listen to one another. And you know, and if you don't know, learn. If you know it already, learn it again, so that, the things can get out, that the
Definitely.
main thing that we came for, everything can get out, you don't want to turn everything into, no, I know, we got to be careful with that in group settings like this, and our time got to be valuable.
Yes, and come on, yeah, because we pushing 4:37 now. Okay, so that's gonna be something we're gonna schedule. Business plans, structure of business. We'll talk about that, but I'm gonna make a copy of this for the nonprofiters. People doing 501c3.
Yeah.
And then you're good. You're good.
Because we
Verifications, artists. So just royalties. It's gonna be real simple, real easy. Outside of that, the projects. Company profiles for EPKs for artists, fully functioning EPKs. That's your resume. That's your thing that says who you are, what you do. For artists, EPKs. For businesses, company profiles. Write that down. If you're a business, write company profile. If you're an artist, write updated EPK. You got to get those together. Everything is already put together in the email. Just
company profile, and the
some
other
people-
one,
For businesses, you're gonna need a company profile. That's like the same thing as an EPK.
and the
here's my-
EPK.
here's
It's just called.
The EPK is for nonprofit. I'll call you right back.
Here's mine right here.
Oh,
So this one, just one, a more general one for me, and
That's
then
dope. Send me that link.
see,
I got the company profile. I got that in the email.
and just like like talking points on here for interviews. Going to like my frequent listeners, so people know who my demographic. Got that part on there, and then I got how many. Oh yeah, it's a PDF. I can give it to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got my how many downloads we at, how many follow count, views, list of books.
Nice.
Then this one is for Kinetic PE Mix. So this one gonna be both Kinetic PE Mix and DJ Potential. So I just gotta change that to DJ Potential. So I got that. Goes into my audience.
Oh, you good. You are set up.
Mm-hmm.
Send me that PDF.
Yeah, I did that one.
It's easy to make an EPK too.
Yeah, it's real
Like-
easy.
Like better if you got some sense about it. You know what I mean?
Electronic press kit, that's what that is.
Portfolio, press kit, media kit, like things of like artists, music artists, and artists in general. Most of the time, you just hear EPK, like models and whatnot. They say media kit and whatnot. Okay. So that's like the professional standard right there. Everybody get them things, and it's with the businesses, it's things we talked about like contracts and such things that we spoke about. How to go about, even if you can't do that, get on that level. Those type of things, funding, grants, type of stuff. But what's on the table right now as far as action, getting straight to action, I got 4 things down here. The HHF mixtape. So everybody, at least who's going on here, sign up for your royalties in the proper places and make sure that you register these things. And we'll all go through that. But the HHF mixtape, that's going to be, well, it's an HHF Milwaukee mixtape. Pardon me. It's not going to be like a whole HHF thing we're going to do here, like our regional thing. But everybody who makes music tied to HHF, get on that. And that's why I said I want y'all to reach out to some of the people, who I ain't been able to reach out to or not here today. We're going to get that going, register everybody. That's going to be a nice project. And that's going to get everybody involved. Like I said, there's room for everybody. The way we're doing it, we're going to do a proper release, register everybody for royalties, graphics people, do the cover art, photo sessions, everybody and everything. And like I said, you can register everything. I'm going to teach everybody how to encode music videos, register your artwork and whatnot, like get it all together, provide things that give the whole entire team work. So that's one, HHF Milwaukee mixtape. General project, that was just have some general stuff going on, but the Transform You Cafe, which is something he got going on, which is going to be a hub. It's going to be an entertainment hub where artists of all kinds, and we're going to cater to, certain things that the team got going on, like hers need to be kid friendly. It's going to be a hub where you come. It's going to have different types of performances at different levels, showcases, concerts, seminars, symposiums, conventions.
Mhm.
We're gonna have a cafe. Come eat and drink.
Now, like I was telling them in the office, one of the locations I really really like, it has even has a space for private rooms.
Yeah, I mean,
So
boss lady want to see the places too.
yeah,
Like if I can, like today.
yeah, I can take drive you by there. Yeah, I even got pictures.
Yeah, I just swing you through.
Got some pictures.
And he gonna bring up some pictures. Bring up some pictures. I'm gonna go to the next one. Oh no, because that idea is bigger because through the Transform You network, like Hawk Life and them, we formed this network of businesses that's gonna work with that. And of course, this is all gonna be things that us as a team, we're gonna be HHF doing these things, So everything will be presented by HHF, but they'll have, if you want to put on for your team, of course, like y'all come from, like Dummy Slip is with TH3, have TH3, they can come be involved with things that's HHF, still like when we do the showcase, the actual concerts, people can come be a part of it. I mean, might even throw in a whole little opening act or whatnot, but that's going to be the format. Moving on. But the reason we still going to have everybody like certain things, is going to be separate because, like Boss Lady said, she's doing her sister woman thing. That can't be tied to certain images, phrases, things.
I mean, I know all about
just
that.
Like if we go in there, like
Yeah.
other team names and other things, like maybe your logo got this, and that, or maybe your slogan this, and that. Like just cool out on that for tonight. We're not gonna promo that or mix those type of things. But outside of that, it's like the real team standard. That's the only difference. But weekly series. He has venues right now ready. He spoke. I'm gonna actually let him finish this one, and then we can do the roundtable discussion and get up out of here. A weekly series in Racine and a weekly series in Milwaukee. He just hooked up with Diavio from Radio King, from the Lion King Radio podcast. That's gonna be something that we can look forward to in Racine. That'll be ongoing, right close to home. So I'm gonna be very, very deeply involved with that. But also the venues he have here in Milwaukee, it's gonna be something every week. And the Transform You Cafe is going to be going. All
right, so this is proposed space, Knickerbocker on 1028 East Juno. So on the left side, the left side here is where the restaurant is. The restaurant space that's available is. So there it is right there again, highlighted. You got your entrance right there, and you got a patio too. So like it's gonna be real beneficial. So I'm really leaning on this one because it got everything. It got and this is how big it is. This is the site plan right here.
Oh, that was for the. Oh, okay. When I was telling him you talking about for the cafe.
Yeah, it's for the cafe.
Yeah, okay.
So like I was saying, you got your optional private dining right here. You got this. You got a whole kitchen with a prep, even with a prep area. You got dishwashing. You got the automatic dishwashing, and then this is all your seating right here, and then over here is your bar. You got a bar. So what we probably do, this area right here, we'll probably make this area the stage right here. And during the day, we got podcasts, like, going on live, live interviews. We bringing in celebrities, bringing in people that's normal people, bringing everybody in, doing interviews.
Independent underground too.
Yeah, independent underground too. And then, and then what am I missing? Yeah, and then the open mic and live events. Yeah.
Open mic, live events.
Somebody wanted some.
No.
If you want to, so if someone wanted to book, to rent it out for the whole night or just buy, we gonna work on our liquor license after a year in business. We want to just make sure the concept is like, working like the way it's supposed to. We get our system down packed. We open till midnight, so like we close at midnight.
What's capacity?
Huh?
What's capacity?
Good question. Let me go back. It should be up here. Uh, okay. Well, I don't. I will get that. Get back to you on that. But here's some more pictures right here. So once again, right there, that's how it is. Looks from the outside. Nice little hallways. There with the bar area right here. Uh, Pictures of the kitchen and dishwashing area. There's another angle from the bar area. This is the private space. So and real good area right here. I mean, it's MSOE, UWM, Marquette. So it's gonna always have
Oh,
people.
that's perfect. That
There's a
market,
lot of college
that market
kids.
right
Yeah,
there.
and then a lot of foot traffic, and you even got the residents within the people that stand at the Knickerbocker. So even if you did an event, like you could book some rooms in the Knickerbocker for people come out of town. You know,
Yeah, that's a good location.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Sorry
This
guys, I got to get out.
Oh
okay.
no, that's fine. We extended the time. We got contact info. You drive safe out there. Be good. We
Yeah.
gonna
Y'all
we
take
gonna pick
care.
a time for the next
Yeah,
week.
the menu too.
Okay.
We'll be all in touch.
Oh yeah, no worries. You got your pen back. See you later, Marcus.
Okay, I see you.
We had
You got the key to the crib, right?
Yep.
All right.
that was
Okay.
So we covered Transform Cafe,
Mhm.
and
no, I said that was the last action item. I was gonna say if you had anything, just
Okay.
roundtable discussion, but really like we over the time.
we
Did
is
y'all want to do a roundtable? Because I said we pushed the time over, but that was the
Yep,
last.
I mean, the
action item.
only other thing that I'll put out there is just the podcast media union that me and I'm not gonna say his government name, but Vi from the Lion King podcast. We discussed that last night about doing a podcast, and if we can maybe even we invite radio shows too to come together all in the Midwest and Texas and New Orleans and I think it was one other state. I think it was one other state or city that you mentioned. But what we want to do, because one of the most necessary things you need to get your word out is like media. You need media to be able to push you out. You need radio stations radio shows and podcasts to be willing to like interview. You know, rather yeah, you need the exposure. If our our logic is like if you bring every podcast, every radio show, potentially together in a union, you'll control the media in this area, in this whole Midwest area, and wherever else Star Chapters in. So the whole idea is to control the media, control the narrative, put our stories out there in a huge, massive outreach, no matter what the demographic audience is, whatever. So we'll bring everybody together and swapping guests, swapping ideas to better our podcast and whatnot.
Like
You said something about venues or something, Racine, right? Or so performing in Racine or something?
Yeah. Through Bi from the Lion King.
Yeah.
Hooking up.
Okay.
That's gonna be one of the things that they structure. Like I said,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be an ongoing venue.
Yeah, Thursdays and Sundays,
Mhm.
and I'll be DJing. I'm getting another DJ too. He's gonna host. Sometimes we'll take turns hosting, and whatnot too. And yeah, so that's Thursdays and Sundays.
Matter of fact. Okay, everybody got good notes? Like I said, vision, agenda, simple. Just for those of you who want businesses, let's get business plans together, business company profiles. For those of y'all who are artists, focusing solely on that, let's go EPKs, sign up for royalties. Then at that point, everybody will be ready. You'll be good. Like, hey, everything that's required to go to the next level, as far as like, okay, everybody want to make money. Everybody want to have those next level opportunities. You'll have all of that in these things that we build. In your EPK, you'll have everything you need to move around, to go anywhere. get into a magazine, whatever. Makes sense? And that was the last action item.
Yeah.
Those 4 things are the next 4 things we're gonna be doing. We're gonna keep in touch. Next meeting, I say, let me just talk to Dre, cause I want to call him and Ken. I'm gonna just talk to Dre, see when he coming back to town. But everybody just keep in touch, knock out what's on the list. Probably won't need to see at least a month. But now I don't want to wait that long though. But if we keep in touch, I say a month. We come back, we all should be. Everybody have an EPK.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
It Okay, this I know this is it's almost like an initial meeting of a new HHF chapter, right? Is this still going to be structured as as the original, like all the other cities do? Okay, so I guess that's where I come in at to tell how is actually HHF is structured. The meetings are structured. When you first off, coming into the meetings, they had information about HHF. You have a person there to handle dues. It is dues and fees that is in HHF. That's level quartier.
Oh, no, see, that stuff we doing with Dre. This today was more so like a meet and greet, see what like the plan of action is. I get what you're saying though.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, yeah.
That's what I'm at. That's why.
Oh,
That's why
yeah.
is this because then after they get take care of that, then it's everybody kind of break out to eat, but whoever the memberships and priority is who goes within each lines or even perform in the order of performing because it's performance after every meeting, everybody performs they stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's their practice grounds. It's for who if you gotta practice before your
I
own
seen that
people
on IG.
before you push it out into the world. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Your group, your family, your fraternity, your sorority, whatever it is however, is your first audience.
Mm-hmm.
So after times of the food is going out and stuff, people are performing and they are getting feedback on, their performances and things like that. And then we kind of close out together, and then, but that's how it's like and then like even sometimes we like motivational speakers come or some artists or producers or people come from all over and during the time of the explaining about HHF and then giving some knowledge part, that's kind of so it's a Jeremy and Dre may be speaking to y'all about that later, but most of the ones I went to around the country has been like set up like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, yeah, they doing a different kind of thing though. Like I said, this is like more so informal. You know what I mean? Like it was supposed to be what it would originally was. Dre wanted to just sit down and just really talk with everybody, like type of thing. You know what I mean?
Network with all of us.
Yeah. Like he wanted to like
Right.
like not even so much meet. He just wanted to get with everybody and talk. Like let everybody know like, hey, who is everybody? He's the new CEO. Explain, how he want to do things, and then we move from there, type of thing. Like then we,
right.
Yeah. As I said, this is more so like us just because he was like, no, bro, like go ahead, have the meeting, like just send me some notes, some minutes. I told him, all right, I got you. That's it. But see, and those things like I don't have that format either, so that's why I'm just like we doing this type of action. Let's actually go and structure our events then. We could do that in the city, throughout the city. Got a big enough network, and now we got the knowledge to get paid for it. So, shit, let's make it happen.
Yeah.
But good question. Because I always watch the ones that can do, and like of course that's different than where you see everywhere. But I like
But that's where I
that
came
format
in.
is
You know,
where
that's where I came
that's
in
like the
from.
gold standard.
And that was, that's the standard
the
of how
gold
they
standard,
supposed to be
yeah.
kind of ran. Even if you switch to the taste and to a feel of your city and your chapter, you still in the standard, you know, of the order of how HHF is supposed to be ran. Because just coming in, just doing whatever, you know, and then trying to put some order in, it'd be hard to do that.
Yeah.
If you come in already ordered, you know, everyone's sitting down in a meeting form, in a meeting style, you know, ready to come in and get some knowledge, you know, and then, you know, practice, if you may say. You know, because everybody needs practice, but that is practice, you know. And if you don't choose to perform, hey, you just don't choose to perform. But it's free too, and these is everywhere we go. You know, other than if it is like KODs or something like that, then it's no, everybody just out. But if it is a set meeting day,
they still make that look good too, and they go together like, you know.
Yeah,
it look real good.
You know, but if it's the set meeting days, it's some music not being played while Miss what's her name? I think it's Dolly or something, or I forgot her name. It's a lady who actually works with Ken there to do his registrations and stuff, do the registrations and stuff, and help people sign up for HHF if they come in through 11. But no music is playing while she's up talking or anything like that. Or if he have a celebrity or somebody come, or anybody from the industry, however, anybody come. It's not being rude to people talking and things of that nature. And like this meeting today was wonderful. You know, it's a few of us. We kind of getting a feel of what's going on. So, you know, we should be able to go out to tell people, okay, hey, this is how HHF is being, you know, the professionalism is going this way, and this is happening with this here. And these are the people that are connected, and these are some good things that, you know, like it's more welcoming. We could welcome, you know, people in to see the professional. Because when you professional, you could keep a lot of people. Sometimes you might be a nasty person outside of that workplace or something, but that professionalism will keep a customer or a guest, or you know. So
customer service skills.
Yeah. Right, and we all have to learn that, you know, and that's our beliefs. That's where sister come in at here with the with teaching that, you know, customer service skills and be characters, you know, building your character. That comes with building character.
As soon as Dre get back, you know, he had to push it back a few times, and he was like, "Bro, just do it." Like, you know what I mean? Because he got something going on, obviously. But once he have his initial, you know, like he said, he handling his stuff, he damn near where he need to be in this space to be comfortable to do this type of thing, commit to it and whatnot. He said, you know, we're gonna have the icebreaker general thing with the CEO, and then he'll be ready to, you know, do it. Him and Ken talk about it all the time about, you know, the plans. So it's just Dre to
Call me.
do his thing, you know.
And can y'all find out the information for the person in Virginia?
Oh, I wrote it down.